Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been about 2 weeks since the first video and we've already started construction. So today's video is not going to be very glamorous or exciting because the house is still a work in progress. But I'm going to take you along to show you some updates to our house and our floor plans because some changes had to be made since the first video. And yeah, I think that's about it. Let's go. Alright, so starting from outside, not much has changed, besides the fact that we now have the safe entry for the construction workers to check in and out. So let's start first with the kitchen. Previously we had, I think it was purple cabinets all around the kitchen door frame, and this has been removed. Now we have this exposed DB box that I guess we'll have to find something on Taobao to cover it up nicely. And in the kitchen itself, they have removed all of the floor tiles, stripped the wall tiles, and removed all of the old cabinets top to bottom. So I think for the kitchen, not much changes. We're going to connect the counter all the way to this wall. For our backsplash, we're probably going to use this same tile that our tiler has already started to install. And actually, he's done a really good job with this. I'm going to show it to you in detail later. But we're quite excited. Initially, we were thinking of terrazzo for the backsplash, but I think that's kind of expensive, so to cut costs, we're just going to use these tiles as the backsplash on the wall. Let's see. While we were walking through the house with the contractor as well, we were discussing where to put all of the electrical points. So as you're doing your renovation journey, it might help to mark it out beforehand, or you can also do it on site. So what they'll do is probably mark out which light switches they will keep. Maybe they'll change the look of it on the outside. And then we are planning to add maybe 2 more over here in case we have a lot of appliances we want to use in this space. Okay, so over here we will have our sink and our water dispenser, and then another counter space, so we have a lot of area to work with. I think this was about the same as the previous video. And then for our fridge, I think initially in our floor plan we had it exact, but then our contractor recommended giving a bit of space so that if we ever try to get a bigger fridge in the future, we won't really be constrained by this. So when we put it in, there'll probably be a little gap over here before we connect it to the electrical point marked by that little symbol here. Okay, so that was the kitchen. Let's move on. Alright, and this is our living room now. It is a mess. There are so many things in here and it kind of looks smaller than the last time, but it's probably because there's so much stuff around. So first change, we're gonna remove all of the invisible grills in our house. Initially, I was thinking of keeping it because it's kind of expensive and it's kind of the best kind of grill you can get on the market right now. I've always lived with grills, so it's kind of scary not having grills anymore. But I guess it will look a lot nicer not having the grills in that window. And Darren calls it adult windows, we're adults now, so let's try not to fall out of windows. Okay, this is the side, and this is the new table that we bought from Carousel for a really big discount. I think it was about $250 for a solid wood table. It's about 2.5 meters, so heavy, so big, very hard to fit into the lift. I think Darren and his contractor had a hard time bringing it up. Yeah, it's a bit stressful. And then those are the legs. So if you put everything together, it's actually quite heavy. It's a good thing we could remove those. Okay, the remove door. And these are our floor tiles. So we chose these from Hafari. Actually, all of our floor tiles are from Hafari. I think this will go in our guest bathroom, which actually has made really good progress. So let me show that to you in a bit. Okay, so for this guest bathroom, initially we were talking about hacking the wall and bringing it forward, but I think shortly after that video we realized that we couldn't do it because of those pipes below. So if we brought this wall forward, I think the floor trap would have been covered or something, and then HDB wouldn't approve it, we would be delayed, we probably wouldn't even get to do the design we want. So we kept the original wall where it is, and we only pushed forward this wall at the end. So that means that our shower space will be much smaller. And all of this space will be for our master bathroom. Right now the wall is kind of halfway completed, so it's gonna go all the way up. And our bathtub is gonna fit all the way to the end. So poor Bambi, she's gonna have a much smaller space to sleep. I guess we can like put a baby gate here so she has a little more space. But look at this wall. So nice. So these are the tiles that we picked from Hafari as well. I think these are called subway tiles. We picked like, what's it called, natural blanco. It's got like a matte finish and it's pretty big, and we're quite happy with this because it's not too expensive. Initially we were thinking of like really slim pretty Kit Kat tiles, but they're like at least double the price, and I think it'll be like so much harder to tile. So actually this looks slick, and our bathroom is gonna be white tiles, wooden floors if I'm not wrong. Wait, sweetie, is it wooden floors or stone floor for the guest bathroom? Oh, oops, stone floor tiles. And then all of our fittings will be in matte black. So it's gonna look pretty slick, and I'm quite excited to show you that. Okay, let's move on. For my tacky room, not much of a difference. It's just removing the grills. For the master bedroom as well, I think, oh, I guess they removed the cupboard from the last video. But more importantly, look at this. They've hacked the wall, so now the sliding door can come in, and I can really see us moving through this space pretty well. I guess the only thing might be this door, it might be in your face when you try and pass it and the door is still open. So the only thing we might have to do is keep this closed so that the passage is clear. But normally there will also be a sliding door in case other people need to access the room and we still want our privacy. Okay, next thing to show on the video, I guess, is our new bathtub. I think this is from Hera, and it's actually made for HDBs. Like, most of these bathtubs are not too heavy because HDB has a requirement on how heavy bathtubs can be. So it's great. It's a budget option because you don't need to tile it as well, and it's pretty big. I think it's 1.7 at the moment. So hopefully both of us can fit at the same time. Only thing is it has this like slope and a lot of like wasted space at the back. Hopefully we can still fit pretty comfortably. I mean, if you can fit in a small Japanese bathtub, I guess you can fit in this. So that's that. And moving on, this is our new Toto toilet seat that's a bit of a splurge. But we got this off carousel for like $800. I think it's the latest model as well. So a bit of value there. Quite excited to try all of the functions and like just pretend we're in Japan. Okay, and finally here is our master bathroom. So they have removed I think the previous like concealed lights, and the wall has been hacked as well, if I'm not wrong. So when I just got on the site earlier, we were discussing with our contractor how to put the sink, and I think now it's going to be like a corner sink. Originally we were thinking of having it face this wall, but I think it might just be more space efficient to do a corner sink. So we're gonna look at Taobao tonight to see if we can have any like good budget options for this. Okay, and then over here will be our seated shower area with like a shelf. So there have been some changes since the original floor plan, because we realized that okay, let me see how to explain this. Something to do with the sewage points. No. Wait, the floor trap, right? You can't put the toilet bowl here because the floor trap might be blocked or something. So we had to compromise a little bit by putting a divider between the toilet bowl and the seated shower area, so that you don't sit next to the toilet bowl when you are showering. But I think all in all, this space with the toilet bowl, shower area and sink works out fairly well. I guess we'll only know when we actually start using it, but I think we made it pretty generous. Okay, and then the last part is this area for our bathtub. It's pretty long, and our contractors were helping us to build the partition wall halfway earlier. He was so fast. When I came, there was nothing here, and by the time he left in like 1 or 2 hours, this was up. So I'm pretty sure this will be done very soon, and quite excited for that. Yeah. Okay guys, so that's the end of today's video. It's not really the prettiest, but it's more of a behind the scenes of what really goes on. So hopefully by the next video there will be more to show, because everything is going at a really fast pace. So I'll see you next time. Bye!